Hello everyone, welcome back to pYanodon's Season 3. I'm Krydax, your host, and today, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm excited to play pYanodon's. In our last episode we got antimony fully up and running with all of its byproducts taken care of, which is great. And yeah, at this point, we now can remove that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Automate inserters, splitters, and loaders. Which means we need to get circuits over here. Maybe I'll put them on the other side of wood. For now. That feels a bit iffy. I think I'll put them on a different belt. It will definitely only be a half belt though. For sure. Yeah, we'll put circuits up there. Let's see, what are we gonna do here? We'll put them on a splitter. Like so, that should be on the right side. So we'll do that. And then, yeah. What else do we need? We need steel over there. Steel, undergrounds. Regular inserters, which need circuits, small parts, and duralumin. So steel and duralumin are the main things. Now, I want to check on a couple things. PyScience 1 has resumed, which is good. What about... What was the other thing that was stopped up for a while? There's logs. We're only going at 3/4 speed. But it looks like we're back up to the 36 a minute. I think there was something else too, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, circuits. Circuit. Frickin' circuits, man. I cannot seem to get this 0.1 a second going. What is the deal? Is it still wood? Yeah, I can't seem to get enough freaking wood. So let's fix that. I'm tired of this crap. 1, 2, 3. I need more iron, and then I'll make 4. I know that means we're gonna need more moss. I'm ignoring that for a moment. No, I didn't need more stone brick. I needed more iron. By the way, this belt is super dead. Get rid of that. Ooh, which means these are dead. That's exciting. That'll clear out some real estate. And then this is dead. Which means this is dead. A lot of dead stuff. Love to deconstruct dead belts. Means this is dead all the way back to here. Which means this is gone, which means this. I mean, just do this. Other than that nonsense. Alright, much better. You know, it is kind of crazy how much space we've opened up in our base as we've slowly replaced things with better things and gotten rid of it. Now there's just a few belts snaking around. It's crazy. Anyway, I needed some iron. Oh, I already got some. And I was going to craft another fastwood forestry. And then I'm gonna grab some doit so that I can craft some moss farms. I don't know how many. 6? Maybe 6. And then we're gonna get some more logs going here. Of course. What are the odds? All right, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna leave a little space, and then I'm gonna do a couple more. This one will just do something like this. And then I don't know what is going on with these guys sometimes. They do the weird, like, what is it doing? I don't even know, man. They do weird crap. All right, so I need more trees. I need 40 trees, which I should have. Now, that has, oh my god, that has a lot of planter boxes. That should be plenty. So there's 40 trees. Is the amount of ash gonna be problematic? 5 a second? That should still be okay for one belt side. Just go around this. And then for this guy, go in the front one. This goes on the bottom tile. Uh-oh. Time for a pump. Water pump. Okay. That's done. And then we're wiring up. What are we wiring? I can't tell what's being wired. The inserters. I forgot to connect this one. The inserters are set to only go if there's less than or equal to 20 logs. Which, wow, we really screwed this up. I disconnected that. So this is the problem. I'm just gonna mention this. This is the problem with the new circuitry stuff, is it requires these wire connections, and you're way more likely to forget that an inserter needs one, or forget that an assembler needs one, or, you know, like, it's way more fiddly, and there's something to be said for, like, that's gonna make you more likely to screw things up. Then, you know, you think about the old versions. Ooh, that just built with the green wire attached. I like that. I don't know if that was a mod doing that or generic Factorio, but anyway, all that I'm trying to say here is, like, there's a level to which, you know, the new complexities added mean that there's a lot more to think about when you're setting something up, and that can have a downside. But yeah, we'll get one inserter into each of these, and then we need to connect it, and I should be able to paste it. Connect it, paste it, connect it, paste it, connect it, pop it, twist it, pull it, squeeze it. All right, tree seed getter rid rubber on the end. Do a little something like a this. And then finally, because we don't want to be wasteful, why don't I... Because do we really want tree seeds to back up all the way to there? What's their spoil time again? 1 hour. And I'll be using 0.6 per, so per hour I'm gonna be using 2,000 tree seedlings if these are running. Which, if it's 4 per belt segment, there will only be about 700 on this belt. So I should be okay. There will be some spoilage once in a while. And what does it cost me again? It costs me some moss, so it actually is spending a tiny bit of stone for me to do that. Each tree seedling is more than 1 moss, and each moss is more than 1 stone. So when we spoil a few hundred seedlings, that is a few hundred stone, but that's pretty chump change over the long haul. But the issue right now is that I don't have enough moss or enough tree seedlings for all this. So it makes me feel inclined to put them over here or something. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do... Move this guy up. So that seaweed's not in the way. Get rid of these. Move this over. Okay, so then that gives me a little bit more space to play with, and then we need some more botanical nurseries, which needs more planter boxes of all things. Yeah, we've needed more wood for a while, so I feel good about this direction of what we're doing with our time right now. What do I need more of? I guess just steam engines? Oh. Alright. Makes 0.8 a second. Okay, that's gonna be enough for basically 5 ever. Alright, we need 0.6 seedlings a second, which is 4 nurseries. Nope, not trees, tree seedlings, thank you. And then, yeah, and then let's just have, we'll have the tree seeds come down with the moss on this belt. That, what's on this? Oh, that's the seedlings. Okay. The seedlings out from here will look like this. Now, it also is possible that these could turn into tree seedlings. But we already know that. That's right. That's kind of the whole point. Or tree seeds, not seedlings. Dead seedlings become seeds. Anyway, we do this. Connect up those. Destroy these. This allows for some more moss here, which could be nice. Okay. Now, this can be simplified greatly. I'm gonna carry on the moss, because we're not even using these tree seedlings. So, those can go not be around anymore. And then this is unnecessary. This needs seedlings to make trees. So I feel like we need that chilling over there now. And then you'll make trees off the seedlings that come out there. We'll feed in the planter boxes. And you'll just make as many as you... Well, make 150 maybe. Okay. I also have a lot of moss in my inventory now. Wonderful. Alright, pick up the rest of that. Output trees, input, planter boxes. And then I'll start you off with 3. Okay, so that works. That'll make trees. Seedlings come down. Recycled. This is way too complex now. Because we have splitters now. We don't need to do priority at home. We have actual priority. So we can just send back... Heck, I could even do a separate processing unit, but no, this is fine. We'll send back the tree seeds from over here. And those roll in on... this belt. And then that comes down to here. Because this needs to be moss and seeds. And then the moss gets combined here. And then all we got to do is an input priority right. And this thing is all seedlings. And so now any seedlings that get sent back will be prioritized. Boom, done. All right, much cleaner. And then finally, we'll just let tree seedlings back up to here. So tree seedling less than 1. No, we'll say less than 2, because if 1 passes over, that's fine. Copy that, and you're just reading that belt. And then we need to connect up the water with T-junction across from a T-junction. We need to power things up. Rotate you. Get rotated, idiot. Alright, that, I believe, should do it. And then we're gonna need more moss. And what's the ratio? One of these almost runs 1 nursery. So we need 1, which requires 5. And then we needed 0.45. Sorry, I just sneezed. And so that means, because these needed 0.45, I believe. So I need 2 more. Something like this. So we have 1 feeding in, CO2 is connected, muddy sludge is connected, and then I need the moss module, the moss jewels, and then this guy, and this guy, and then this guy. And then we output you two. Hook up the power. Make sure our power lines are still 453 megawatts. Are you still connected over here? Okay, that looks good. So now we have a total of 1.6, and we needed 1.45. We need 0.6 seedlings, and we've got 0.6 seedlings. Okay. I believe that's all great. And this can handle up to 4 logs a second. Well, really, it can only handle 0.75 logs a second because it's going on the one belt side. But we're still only getting 0.6. No, we're getting 1.2. Ah, shoot. That is enough for 2 sides of the belt. Which I'm allowed to do. Yeah. Okay. Which means I need to put it into a box and then loader it out. And then we can get more than 7.5 a second. We can get up to 12 a second now out of it. I'm gonna put extra tree seeds away. I mean, just get rid of all the stuff. Seaweed, I don't need. Don't need weed. There we go, get rid of this. We have a bunch of moss that we can get rid of. Boom, 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 boom. Get rid of some stone. Alright. That should all balance out eventually. We'll see if that actually happens. Oh, you know what might be good is output inserters for these bad boys. Might help. There we go. Alright, I think we've expanded log production. Hopefully that works out for us. And now we're back to moving circuits up to the north. The northeast. Let's do that. And then we're coming over right here. I was worried about this. I thought when you put one in line that it placed on the sorting side, but I guess it doesn't. I wonder if it matters what direction you're facing. And now it's placing on the sorting side. But just a second ago when it was at its normal offset, it was placing on the sorted side. So yeah, I couldn't remember which way that went. Alright, sweet. So now circuits are on the belt. Oh, also, somebody told me about a mistake on the limestone, I believe, for my tiles. So let's see if we can get that fixed. They said I had an underground blocking something. And they are very much correct. Aha. Thank you. Whoever you were. I don't have YouTube pulled up right now, so I don't have your name handy, but thank you. We'll go get that underground belt built. Belt built. Perfect. Alright, and I will also take a few thousand asphalt. Make some roads to run on. And maybe, well, we definitely need one down this way. Nice little highway. Wow, I'm so fast. I think I'm faster than the car. Not 100% on that, but feels like it. All right, so anyway, we should have circuits coming. And now that means we can get splitters, which require iron, belts. No, I didn't mean to do that. Other direction. Okay. So then there's belts, there's iron, and then there's circuits. And then the other circuits we need are for you and duralumin. And small parts. Do that. The wood needs to be brought up. And then the circuits. Where's duralumin, by the way? I actually want that to be a full. Both things are on the belt situation. Alright, so then duralumin's here, circuits are here. So then circuits in, duralumin in, and then we've got our loaders, which need undergrounds. Put those in a box. Put those out only if we're greater than 50. No, 100. Wait, what? Y'all, am I? Uh-oh. Why does that set filter? Hold on. Hold on. Inserters, multiplier, smart filters? If pulling from an assembling machine, use the product as the filter instead of the ingredients. That doesn't seem to be working. It's not using the product as the filter. Not at all. That's weird. It's using the product as that filter, but not this filter. I feel like that's a bug. What if I turn it off? The exact same behavior happens. What if I disable filters? It does the logistic piece, but not the filter piece. Interesting. Huh. Well, I do wish when you I wish there was a way to open this and then ghost something. You know what I mean? I guess I can ghost it from here, but yeah. Because you use left click to open it and then you could place your ghosted thing, but there's no easy way to do that. You know, if left clicking would quick replace the thing that you're over. Anyway, it's not a big deal. I just don't really know of an easy way to do that. All right, steel. I never brought steel down. That's weird. I don't know why. Kind of just let it flounder here. Alright, so we've got steel. And that needs to come over to here. Okay. Steel, inserter. Bada bing, bada boom. Loader stack to 50. Ooh. No, I don't think I will. See, okay, that works. You have to connect it to the box first, and then it won't do it as a logistic setting, but just as a circuit setting. Okay. Anyway, less than what, 10? Yeah, I don't want to build a million of them. And it seems like circuits never arrived. Did I disconnect this? Oh, I didn't disconnect it. I never connected it. There we go. And they are very sparse along the belt. Because we're still not freaking getting 6 a minute. Why not? Come on, man. Surely it'll get there soon. 5.1 a minute is close. 5.4 minutes even closer. So maybe we're at 6 a minute now. Let's just do a once over to double check everything. It is always this issue. But now I think we should be okay unless I screwed up the wood here and it's not working at full speed, which is probably the case. Let's check log production. So what was it at? It should be at 36 in the old version, and it should be way higher now. But yeah, we screwed something up. We're not even getting enough logs. What's going on here? These should all be running. They are all running. That makes no sense. No, that one's not running. It's not running because we have enough logs on this belt. That's the problem. Wait, I thought I was just reading this part of the belt, not the whole thing. Wait a second. Let me think. Why did I do this again? Because we didn't want these to get backed up. That's right. So really, I just want to measure this portion. I mean, plus a little bit of this here. Why don't I put this on that end? And then we'll do something like this. There we go. And now we're reading this section. And when this section has 20 on it, then we'll stop things. Because that means we're backed up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we're backed up to there. We don't even need to read this one. Basically, when this one's fully backed up, then we'll stop. But only then. And I also realized just now that we're going to need an extra inserter here, because we're making 1.2 logs a second now. 72 a minute, and that needs 2 inserters. Okay, that should fix things, because it looks like the inputs are all fine. We have ash, we have seedlings. So that's not a problem. Slowly getting rid of that pile of ash. And it looks like the moss is fine, and the seedlings are fine. So that's all good and fine and dandy. No problems there. Don't need that inserter. I probably have too many seedlings with this build. So when they spoil, a lot of them are gonna spoil, but that's fine. We already said the only cost to that is moss and stone. And stone is basically infinite. I mean, this is a 13 million patch. And we have lots more. So I'm treating stone as infinite, no big deal. A few hundred once in a while is really not a big deal. But yeah, let's get this thing started with some extra logs here, just to kind of prime the pump, and then we'll see where things level out to. And that hopefully gets us the proper amount. Alright, deal with Keragen. I need that to be a reminder frequently. What am I waiting for? Intermetallics. Right. I really want intermetallics. My goodness. The reason I want intermetallics, for those curious, is because we will get the oil burners. And we want oil burners because of reasons. We want oil burners because, yes, the condensates will make most of the steam we need to fuel this whole thing, and then it becomes a closed system rather than needing to make a bunch of steam for this to work. Now, we could make steam with Keragen just to then, and then we could use Keragen to burn the ash. I mean, we could make it a closed loop just with some burners and steam generators, but this is a lot of steam, so you lose a ton of the Keragen just to make steam. But yeah, we need 110, and from the condensates alone, we get 101.4. So at that point, we only need to burn a tiny bit of probably, I don't know, the heavy oil, because the light oil becomes gasoline, or kerosene. No, that's the heavy oil. What does the light oil become? Light oil becomes aromatics and gasoline. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. And then the heavy oil just becomes kerosene. But you actually lose fuel value by doing this. It's weird. I wonder if they'll buff this recipe, because it's kind of bad now. Now that it's easier to use fuel and it flows faster. I guess kerosene's used for other things though as an ingredient, so maybe that's fine. But it feels weird that you lose fuel value on that. Anyway, deal with Keragen. I'm not going to delete it until we do, but I am going to move it down right before intermetallics again. Vitrolloy. Really? That's next? I find that hard to believe. We need nickel first. Right? Yeah, I need nickel, and then I need Nexalit. Nickel and Nexalit. Those are the next two things. Now, the Nexalit needs Digosauruses, which are adorable little dudes with hard hats. So we're gonna need moss gene samples, earth... You know, I might automate earth DNA samples. What do I need again? Oof, that's... And I need titanium. What all do I need? Steel, glass, lead, titanium. Oof. It's gotta be worth it. Do I do that now or later though? Glass, lead, steel, and titanium. Put glass and lead in here. Uh-oh, I must have not connected that properly. Oh, no, we're out of fuels. Is that really true? Yeah, it is. Uh-oh. Because we're not using enough coke. Interesting. I can't worry about that at this moment. I'm worrying about something else. Oh, I need wood over there. Right now I'm very focused on asking myself if we need to automate earth DNA samples. And I really do want to. It's so much work though. There's just so many ingredients from places that are not connected at all, right? I need lead, glass, steel, and titanium. Even that's rough because lead is over here. I guess everything but glass is close by. I can bring lead over easily enough. So then we need to bring glass over, which wouldn't be that hard, but you know, it's another belt or another caravan. And then we need the science packs and flora, right? Because doesn't a biosample... Yeah, and I need a bunch of flora. And then I need an incubator. So then I need to bring the biocontainers to where flora is, or I need to bring flora to where biocontainers are, which just introduces more routes for spoilage. So then that's a problem. And then after all that, I need to bring, I mean, iron's not that bad, but then I need to bring automation science packs as well. So this feels like a quest for a caravan. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it goes and picks up all the little pieces it needs, and then we craft it near the flora. That's what I'm thinking. Let's do it. Automate. Here we go. Automate earth DNA samples. The reason I'm doing this is because of how many things this goes in. Look at all these. We need it for AUGs. We need it for... I mean, we need it for everything. Because all of these, you know, when we do antelopes, when we do lizard DNA samples, they need... Okay, I swear that was there, but wolf DNA samples, generic earth DNA. So we need generic earth DNA samples for everything. Look at this. For all the things. Yeah. So I will not regret automating these. I will not regret it. So let's get it set up. And then that saves us a lot of time and effort. And then we also have bio samples automated as a byproduct of that as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our caravan, and we're gonna need probably 3 or 4 outposts. So outpost 1 is gonna be the pick up the metals that we need outpost. So this one's gonna have oh no, this is interesting. Maybe I'll use 2 caravans. Because if we use 1 caravan for both things, I think we'll just do 1 to get all the biosample ingredients, which means I need to bring lead over here. That's not that hard to do. I'll just have it come up along the copper here. I see no reason to rebuild lead at this moment, so I will not. Oof, we need more. Whatchamacallit? What is the word I'm looking for? Belts. Need more belts. Oh yeah, and I need to do the wood over here. You know, that works nicely. All right, it is working. It's gonna be slow AF because of flipping circuits being slow AF, but it'll work. Anyway, belts. Grab me a few of them bad boys. All right, and then we neum ourselves back to the lead over here. Okay, we needed something on the other side of steel already, so why doesn't that be lead? So we'll do lead, 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 lead. Craft. And there we go. Lead and steel. Now we need an outpost. I'll put it down here just so we have space for other stuff, but I wish we could name outposts. Anyway, so we do lead, plate. Hold on, I have these things in my inventory. Lead. 1, 2, 3. Steel. 1, 2, 3. Glass is not here. We'll grab glass from a different place. And then titanium. 1, 2, 3. And then iron to make the iron chests. 1, 2, 3. And then maybe some wood. Yeah, we have wood right there. Perfect. Oh, wow. That actually, they're even on the same belt levels of perfect. And then we're going to do something like plastic, just so it doesn't fill up any more than that. I'm just starting small. We can improve that later. I know that's slightly wasteful in caravan actions, but the reason I don't mind as much, I know I made a big deal of that earlier. 1, it's just to bother all of you, and 2, no, I'm kidding. Mainly it's just because this is not something that's going to be running consistently. So this is not for constant use. What else did I need? Titanium, which is up here. I haven't brought it down yet. All right, so that'll fill up those slots with what they need. A caravan will come. Ooh, Hold up. This could be problematic. Because caravans can't filter. Can you pick up... Alright. Who are you going to be called? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to name you Catherine of Sky. Because she's having a hard time. And if you guys don't know Catherine of Sky, she's a great content creator. Made a lot of Factorio content and other strategy games, and she's having a hard time right now. And I just was thinking of her, and so you guys can go check out her channel and check out her story if you're interested, and give her some love. Anyway, can I? Okay, maybe I can do this. Because I still don't really understand how caravans work. So we're going to try... I'm going to need some food to feed this bad boy. Or bad girl, I should say. But until caravan has exactly in items... Like, can I do this if I'm like, okay, I want to fill up 300 steel and 122 iron and... 57 logs. And then if I put in 50 logs, it'll get stuck at that point because I have the wait command on. So let's just see if this all works the way I think it will. And let's just say 3 steel because I don't have very much. And then at a destination, you'll just walk there and wait 5 seconds. Okay, let me go get some brains and we'll see how this works. Brains. Or I guess we'll just grab some jerky. That way it doesn't spoil. Ooh, it heals you. We can eat the jerky. We can eat the brain jerky that we've created. All right, so you go do the thing. Wait, hold on, I'm an idiot. Ha! Hold the phone. First of all, that's the wrong caravan outpost. Second of all, I didn't put the items in the caravan outpost. Oh, LOL, sometimes that crack me up. All right. So then back to you. So caravan has duralumin, steel. What did I do? I know I did lead, aluminum, and logs. Okay. So if I did 500, I did 50, and I did 32 on glass. Did I put glass in here? No. Okay, so what happens when you go do that? So now it's waiting for more lead. It's stuck on that. If I unclick that, it then will skip past it. Okay. I didn't know it could do this. I think that makes this unnecessary, or what I was doing up here unnecessary. Yeah, sorry. I now realize this was unnecessary because of this ability. I didn't realize they could do this. So we could have just had it load up until it has up to 600 of these without the wait until fulfilled. And then it will just empty. No, sorry. I was right. You can't empty until... You can empty until target has exactly in items, but the problem is you can only measure one specific item. And I want to measure when any of the items get low, then you run again. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was actually right. I was right. We did have to do it this way because we want it to not run constantly. We can fill to a certain amount of each. And then we can empty And then... So how am I going to keep this guy from running consistently? I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. But for now, the main thing I was worried about is like if he doesn't need to drop off 100 wood each time, he'll end up with too much wood in his own inventory, and then it'll block everything up. But I don't need to worry about that because I can just do the fill and till. So we've got lead, we've got steel. We don't do glass here. What? Why is weight the only option? Oh, that was that other one. Okay, that's why it wasn't working. I'm glad that didn't crash the game. That's the kind of thing that it probably crashed the game for a while until they fixed whatever weirdness that did. So good error handling, PyDevs. Anyway, I don't need aluminum. Why am I doing aluminum? I keep forgetting what the ingredients to this thing are. Glass, lead, titanium, and steel. Right. So, titanium. Okay, so we'll grab 300, 300, 300, and then we'll grab wood. And 100, and we won't necessarily wait to make sure we have those full amounts. We'll just go with whatever we've got to the other outpost, which I need to create to go pick up the glass. And then maybe to pick up the glass. Oh, whoa, hold on. We need to pick up iron as well. Yeah, I don't know why I could have just done this from map view. Iron plate. What's the ratio that we're gonna need for this? So we're gonna need 8 iron to 10 biosamples, which is... Oh, also we need twice as much titanium. I didn't realize that. So that'll be 600. 8 iron to 10 of these. So it'd be 10 steel to 8 iron. So 10 to 8, 5 to 4. So 240 would be the amount. So we'll just call it 300. All right. And then I need iron here. No, there. There we go. All right. So there's iron. Okay, and then caravan outpost over by the glass, the flora, and the science. And then I'll pick up brains along the way. Over here, I will pick up the science and the glass. Perfect. And then we'll take it all the way over to the flora where things will get processed. Am I missing a piece? We've got the science, we've got the iron, we've got the flora, we've got the crafting buildings. I will need a data array, and I will need an incubator. And then I'll need a burner assembler, which is why I brought wood. And that should do it. Okay, yeah. Sweet. All right, this is a plan. This is a plan. I need some light over here. So then, good old KOS here. Well, then you go from there to go get some snacks. And then you'll go up to the next one. Which is right here. And glass we need 300. Again, we'll just fill these with something we don't care about, and then 2, 3. Wait. How do I? Shift middle. Okay, whatever. I'm not good at these controls yet. How much science do we need to... So if we're doing enough for 30 bio containers, then we need 45 science. So basically just 1 stack is plenty. I know I'm wasting some jerky here, but I mean, we're not going to need thousands of Earth DNA samples, right? So I just don't think it's that big of a deal, but I maybe should have gone a little bigger. I didn't want to break too hard into my stockpiles of these resources. But maybe we should have gone more than 300 per trip. Anyway, they'll pick up those things, and then the beastie of burden shall come all the way over here, where it shall drop off all the things. This one will be filtered as well. So many filters. It's gonna need a lead filter. It's gonna need a titanium filter. 6 of them. It's gonna need a glass filter. It's gonna need an iron filter. It's gonna need a steel filter. It's gonna need a wood filter. It's gonna need a science filter. And is that it? I think that's it. The rest gets plastic. All right. And now we will... How about we do this? We'll direct feed the biocontainer crafting machine. And then I need an incubator, which needs steel. Also, I have a lot of stone brick in my inventory from laying down the asphalt. That's going to keep happening. How are we doing, by the way? Doing okay. These are all at 1/4. So I gotta keep an eye on those. All right, I don't even know, but we need some sort of pathways here. Just to have. I do feel like I run through here a lot. Maybe I don't, but that feels useful. Anyway, what am I doing? Steel? Yeah. Incubator, I don't think I need more than 1. Data array, I already have. I'll just use the one I have. I might need a flora collector for this. Or 2. No, 1 is fine. This is a slow process. Alright, so you go store food, then you go up to here to fill until you have in items. This is glass. This is, oops, sorry, I just hit the microphone. Glass and science. 100, 300. And you don't wait until fulfilled. And then we go to the final destination. And you empty cargo, and then you will wait for circuit condition. And that circuit condition shall be... We'll do a light armor again. It's nice and simple. Equals 1. All right, so we're almost there. Now we just need to go run over to the west here. And I would like to pick up the old data array and whatnot. How's log production been going? 84 a minute. Perfect. No. Why was it stopped for a solid 3 minutes? Oh, probably because we had enough wood. Is it because we had enough wood? Oh my goodness, it is. Oh, that feels so good. It's working. It's actually working. What a great feeling. We already have the incubator. Why did I make another one of these? I remembered that regarding the data array, but not the other stuff? Whatever, I'm weird. Sue me. Those two are almost empty, those aluminum miners. And these are still going, but those are done mining at least. Okay, so anywho, this makes the biocontainers. The biocontainers go into the incubator directly. And this is where I don't know what to do. So so the problem is I don't want to waste a bunch of flora having this constantly run. But I don't have an easy way to tell. Oh, yeah, I do. Sorry, these are biocontainers. Okay, never mind. There is only one ingredient we're waiting for until we need flora. So what we'll do is we'll just say the flora will only run no, there's two issues. Because we need to make sure we need the biosamples and we have the biocontainers. And there's no way to do an and without some sort of analog anding system, which we've already gotten into with some other builds, and I don't think I'm interested in doing that here. So I will just waste the flora on the presumption that we do have bio containers ready to go. And if we don't, then we don't. They stack to 100, so one stack is perfect of a buffer. And then and then this guy will go up here so we can directly feed the science. The iron chests will also be fed in like this. Iron chest with a buffer. So we do that. One stack of iron chests. And the wood should work perfectly. And now we've got automation packs, chests. Okay, biosamples. And then those are going to be over here. And those will just go. I'm okay with a little bit of a buffer, actually. And those will go into there, and then we have our Earth DNA samples, which stack to 100. Holy crap, holy. One stack is fine. And that should do it. And now we only want to run this guy if biosamples are less than 40. Do not read resources. Okay, so as long as I have production of those other resources, I mean, you know, flora doesn't decay for 3 hours. So this is only gonna decay once once this kind of backs up. But we do need to prepare for that eventuality. So fluorospelenin, boom, goes in a chest. Okay, and now we need KOS, the Beast of Burden. Maybe it was disrespectful to name this thing KOS. You're useful. You're incredibly useful. See it as a good thing. Anyway, let's go for it. Let's see if this works. Oh, each filling is an action. Interesting. Oh yeah, and we need the circuit condition of 1. I'm gonna add a 600-second wait, and then we'll do a circuit condition of the light armor equals 1. And then we'll just do that same idea. I'll read this belt. This inserter only goes and outserts if biosample is less than 40. And then that'll dump the light armor onto the belt. Okay. So it'll run once every 10 minutes. And it should get us enough for 3 Earth DNA samples every 10 minutes. That's more than enough over the long course of time. And it's running. Look. Look, we have the things. Oh, that scared me. I saw that green bar and I was like, wait, these decay? No. And then I remembered that's just what lab packs do. But it freaked me out for a second. Freaked me out for a moment. All right, sweet. All right, I will take it. We've fully automated biosamples. And what else did we do? We did something else important. Oh, we fixed a lot of things and we automated loaders, which we still haven't gotten the first loader. Are you serious? Oh, that's because we're building up inserters first. And those circuits are slow. And finally, we'll check on circuits. We're finally getting 6 a minute. Beautiful. All right. Well, I think that's a perfect place to call it an episode. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next episode.